Hello, Park City. Isaac here, bringing in your PC Connect this week. And this week, I want to talk about this book, Practicing the Way by John Mark Comer. We've been reading as a staff, so I definitely Mackenzie's talked to you about it before. And if you're looking for a book to read, not a bad one. It's pretty nice. But I want to talk to you today about WWJD. What would Jesus do? Right? We've all heard it before. And when I was a kid, I remember I used to have a little wristband and everything that said WWJD on it. And basically, it was just a reminder of if Jesus were here, what he would do. And it was it's a great little saying, right? But John Mark Comer suggests that it should be WWJD IHWM. A little bit longer, it doesn't flow as nice. But what that stands for is, what would Jesus do if he were me, right? It says, why is that better, right? And it says, because the odds that you are not a first century celibate Jewish rabbi, you're in the 21st century, right? And so it's harder to imagine, Jesus, because he lived 2,000 years ago, and what he would be like in our time, right? He's not a 21st. This says a 21st century mom with a freshman at uni, a VP for a startup, a freelance graphic design. It gives all these different things, right? But if you add that, if you or me, like if Jesus was, your gender, your personality, you're a teacher at a high school, or you're, all these different things. If they were you, what would he do in that situation, right? This whole book is about being apprentices of Jesus, and how the more we spend time with him, the more we become like him, and the more we do as he did. And that's kind of what this is getting at, is that, if Jesus were you, what would he do? And the closer that we get to him, the more we become his apprentice, the more often we will do what Jesus would do if he were us, right? And so yeah, I just thought that was a fun little saying, or fun little change up of the script, right? I don't even know if do we still do the WWJD. I haven't heard that in a while, but yeah, it was just nice to hear a little improvement on the WWJD, and thinking about if Jesus were, us individually, how that would look, and what kind of decisions we'd make. All right, see you Saturday.